Alrighty. So as we get onto the mat, we're going to use our blanket here. And I'm just using a rather thin, rather than having it all bunched up. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do about a 6-inch fold right here. That's not too thick. I'd say maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches, if that. And we're going to lay back so that that 6-inch band comes across. The top part will line up with the bottom of the rib cage, so we're really lining up along that kidney area of our back. Just as a little bit of support there to help us bring attention there. Now, if this is too much, you can always adjust the thickness of your blanket. But just enough that we have just a tiny bit of support behind what we call that battery pack in our kidney area of our back. Again, that sense of this place where we have these energy reserves in traditional Chinese medicine. So we're going to really be working on focusing in that area to restore and refuel that area. This is a wonderful practice if we're feeling depleted. So we'll be moving gently. We will come to standing a little bit, but for the most part, we'll really be kind of moving slowly and gently. So find a comfortable position. We're just going to take a few breaths to settle in, to help us get quiet. So maybe you want to just breathe in through the nose and fill the belly. And exhale, soften with this intention of relaxing and releasing. Excuse me. So take as many breaths there that help you relax. And then maybe as we are focusing here on the breath for these first few moments, you think about breathing into the back of the lungs there, where you feel that support of the blanket, just to bring some awareness to that area. This is the container for our endurance, our vitality, and our longevity. And then if your knees are not already bent, we're going to please bend the knees. We're going to take the feet out about mat width distance, slightly turn the heels out and let your knees gently rest in towards one another. And our first point that we're working on today is that kidney 27. So finding the collarbones, and we're dropping just beneath the collarbone and just on either side of the sternum. So again, just right beside the sternum and right below the collarbones there. And all we're going to do is we're just going to start tapping. You can use your index and middle finger or 3 fingers, whatever feels most comfortable. And we're just tapping. Tapping this area, close your eyes if that's comfortable. And again, this is not really super hard. We're not trying to dig down. We're just trying to start the stimulation of this acupressure point here. This particular acupressure point, kidney 27, is like a reset point. Kind of just clears our slate, resets us energetically, resets us emotionally. It clears the static. And usually when we work with these acupressure points, you want to do these for about a minute or two. So we're continuing to tap, and while you're tapping, think about smoothing the breath. Nice, slow, steady inhale. Full, complete exhale. Just a few more moments here, continuing to tap, continuing to breathe smoothly. And then we're just going to start to slow the tapping down a bit. Slow, get a little bit slower. Little bit slower. And then slowly release your arms to the side. Take a big breath in. Exhale the breath. Just linger for a few moments. Just notice whatever you experience. The residue of the energetic feeling of what we just did. Couple more breaths. Keep that jaw nice and soft and relaxed here. And then very slowly, all we're going to do is we're going to let the knees come apart, keeping the feet mat width distance. Take a nice gentle breath in, and as you exhale, we're just going to drop the knees to one side. Inhale to center. Drop the knees to the other side. So just this wide-footed sway, washing our knees back and forth. And as we're doing this, you may notice we're slightly rolling a little bit, giving this gentle little massage to that battery pack kidney area beneath the back of the rib cage. So as we keep swaying these knees back and forth, we're going to take our arms and we're going to bring them up around the forehead and just grab opposite wrists. And as your knees sway to the right, draw your elbows over to the left. And then bring the knees up and over to the left and the arms over to the right. And just start, again, continuing to sway. Arms moving in the opposite direction of our legs and knees. We'll do one more on each side. And then draw yourself back to center, release the grip of the arms. Take one more full round of breath here. And then just roll to your favorite side and press yourself up to a seat. If you'd like, you can take your blanket and you can refold it here to create some support under the hips if that's something that you like in your practice. So just a nice easy seat. And once you get there, we're going to just rest the hands on the front of the knees or in front of the shins, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to start to dome back, thinking about that little battery pack, that kidney band here in the back. Drop your chin to your chest, holding on to the front of the knees or the shins here. Breathe in here, into that kidney band. Filling it up. And then as you exhale, we're coming forward and we're drawing our heart up and the shoulder blades down as we slightly lift the gaze. So we're inhaling back into our kidney band and then exhaling, drawing up, arching up, looking up. So inhale back, kind of an opposite of the cat-cow. Normally we exhale into the dome. Today we're inhaling into that doming back. So we're inhaling, filling the band, exhaling, squeezing it out, almost as if it were a sponge. Inhaling, taking in the nourishment, exhaling, squeezing out what we don't need. So we're exhaling up. Next time you inhale, bring the arms forward, reach the fingers. So with hands free here, doming back, inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms open and back. Inhale, dome, reach, chin to chest. Exhale, float open, heart is wide open. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Just a nice gentle twist to the right. Left hand to right knee or thigh. Circle your shoulder blade up, back, and down, like maybe 2 times. Draw the shoulder blade back. Rest your right hand back behind you. Turn the gaze towards your right shoulder. Inhale your breath. Exhale, drop your chin a bit as if you're looking back at your right hand. Take a breath here. Focusing in that battery pack, especially on the left side here. Right in that area. Inhale, start to come out. Exhale, come all the way over to the other side. Right hand to left knee. Circle the shoulder a couple times. Draw the shoulder blade back towards your spinal column. Rest that left hand back behind you. Turn the gaze. Drop the chin. Breathe here. Right side of our battery band. Every inhale, drawing nourishment, fresh energy into our body. Wonderful. Inhale, start to release, come back to center on the exhale. We're going to move into tabletop. If you like support under your legs, you can certainly do that under the knees. And I'm going to have you grab your blocks. So once we're in tabletop, we're going to tuck our toes. And we're sinking the hips back towards our ankles. They don't have to come down all the way. And we're going to have our blocks just just in front of the shoulders, hands resting on the blocks. So again, think about we're going to arch up. That's going to be the exhale. So thinking about a cow, but instead of being in tabletop, our hips are dropped a little bit. So exhale fully here. As you inhale, dome into the back, press into the blocks. Maybe the knees lift, maybe they don't. Maybe the knees lift all the way up. And then as you exhale, come back forward and arch into our cow. Inhale, come back, maybe the knees lift. Exhale. Inhale, knees stay down or lift. Exhale, we're going to do one more. Really fill those reserve tanks back there. Inhale. And exhale, come on back. We're going to inhale, rounding into the back. We're going to start to lift the knees, walk the blocks back a little bit. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, begin to lift the hips. We're going to come into a forward fold. Keep the knees very generously bent here and drop the head and neck. And then slowly begin to just kind of bend one knee and then the other. The heel can lift as you bend the knees. Keep that head nice and heavy. Just starting to lengthen out along the back line of our body. Kidney meridian runs up our hamstrings. So bring the blocks under your shoulders. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, take a fold, just enough so that you can start to say hello to the hamstrings here. Remember, knees can stay a little soft. One more time, inhale up halfway. As you exhale, bend your left knee, keep the right knee straight. Inhale, twist open to the right, sweep the right arm up. Little twist here. Think about wringing out the torso. Take a breath. And exhale, back down, take a fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, bend the right knee, left knee straight. And inhale, twist open to the left, left arm reaches up. Jaw is soft. Take a breath. Exhale, back down, fold it over, head heavy. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, coming to standing here. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way up over the head. As you exhale, cactus your arms, draw your shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Feel as though those shoulder blades are dropping down your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus your arms, soften the knees, hinge the hips, and come halfway forward. Keep the hands in cactus arms. Inhale your breath here, head halfway. Exhale, fold it down, drop the head and neck. Go ahead and inhale up halfway. Exhale, soften the knees, walk your blocks out. Lift your heels, drop to the knees, tabletop. Keep your blocks out in front of you if you like them for support as we draw the right knee forward into a lunge. So go ahead and take your time to get there. We're going to be tucking the back toes and lifting the back knee. So this is the higher lunge here, runner's lunge. You can keep your hands on the block or you can have your hands on the floor, your choice. Inhale, twist open to the right. Right hand reaches up. As you inhale, bring the right arm by your ear, reach the fingers up, slightly press into your right foot and lift the hips. Exhale, bend back into the lunge and sweep the arm back, reach for the back left foot. Inhale, up and over. Think about breathing into that right side energy pack. Exhale. Inhale, up and over. Exhale back. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, turn to face the mat. Maybe the hands find your blocks. Set your feet as we're rising up to a crescent lunge. Find some stability there. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, set yourself, arrive in your crescent lunge. Remember, we want to find some stability, so maybe we widen the feet a little bit, each in their own lane. Take a breath in, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend back into the lunge. Take that cactus arm again. Shoulder blades draw together and down. Like we're squeezing out that battery pack. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. This time as we inhale, we're reaching up, out and over. Front leg goes straight. We're doming into that back. Breathe in, fill it up. Exhale, back to the cactus, bend into the front knee. Inhale, up and over, dome. Exhale, back. One more, inhale, up and over. Exhale, go ahead, cactus arms. Drop your back heel. Turn the body to the left, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, come into extended side angle. Rest that right forearm on the shelf of your right knee and bring the left arm up and over. Turn your gaze down towards your foot and reach, press gently into that forearm. Breathe into that battery pack. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, float the left hand down. Both hands come to the floor. We turn to the side of the mat. Coming into wide leg forward fold. Our toes are turned in, heels are out. Inhale to lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold. Drop the head. Think about gentle pressure in the big toe pad, inner arch area a little bit. Notice any sensation you experience in the back of the legs. Taking a breath in, we're coming up halfway. We're placing our right hand right under our nose. Inhale, twist. Take the left arm up. Option one is to stay here. Option two is to turn the thumb towards the back, bend your elbow, and bring the back of the hand to your back. Option three is to start to walk your fingers over in the right hand, and maybe the right hand reaches for the outer left leg. Could be the thigh, the shin, the ankle, helping to find this twist here. Take a breath in. Wherever you are, exhale, everything floats down. Pivot back to the top of your mat, finding that lunge. Drop your back left heel, coming up to warrior one. Each foot has its own lane here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arriving in warrior one. Take a breath. As you exhale, hands float down. We're going to interlace our fingers. If that doesn't feel good, just grab opposite wrists or forearms. But the whole idea is, again, opening up through the front of the heart here. Shoulder blades are back. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're coming forward. But instead of coming to the inside of the leg, just come and let the belly rest on the thigh. So we're coming out over that right leg. Maybe the hands lift a little bit off the back. The head drops, chin drops towards the chest. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, release the hands to the floor. Keep the head down and chin towards the chest. Your hands may be on blocks or the floor. Inhale, fill the battery pack. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, breathe into that reserves. And exhale, release. We're gonna pop that left heel up, and then we're gonna drop the left knee down. Hand again can be on the block or on the floor, just out in front of the shoulder, not directly under it, out in front. We're going to toe heel our right foot back a couple tick-tocks. Toes are pointing out towards the right side. Inhale, take a twist. Reach the right arm up. We're turning the left foot out and then drawing the right knee back, the knees stack, and we drop down onto the left hip. Right hand comes down. On an inhale, press and lift. Reach the right arm up and over, hips lift. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, reaching up and over. Think about the right side battery pack here. Exhale down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. As we inhale up, we're going to exhale. We're going to turn back to the top of the mat, and we're going to keep those knees bent, feet up in the air. Little baby push up here. So take a breath in, exhale, bend the elbows back and come to your belly. Keep those feet in the air. Inhale, cobra. Little feet in the air. Exhale, lower the feet. And then press everything back and find a child's pose here. If the forehead does not reach the floor, maybe build a little pillow by stacking your fists or hands, and just find a place to rest your forehead right in between those eyebrows. Maybe give the head a little rock back and forth on that point. This is another acupressure point. Called yin tang. It's a very calming point. So just think about breathing into your reserves, filling our tank. Refueling. Alrighty, let's work the other side now. We're going to come on up, bring the left foot forward, finding the lunge on this side. Remember, we're going to tuck the back toes and we're going to lift the right knee so the back leg is lifted. Leaving the right hand on the earth, inhale, twist open, right left arm up. On the inhale, sweep the arm up over your head, press into the left foot so the hips lift just a little bit, opening up that back side. Exhale, come on back down. Reach those fingers for the back foot. Inhale, up and over. Exhale down. In and out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Turn back to the mat. Set your feet nice and ready to find our crescent lunge on the inhale. Come on up. Whew, arms sweep up. Take a moment to arrive and feel steady. Next breath in, we inhale to straighten the front knee a bit. We reach. Exhale, we bend into that knee and draw the Shoulder blades back and down, cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. In and out. Inhale, reach, straighten. And exhale. Up and over now. Inhale, reach. Dome into the back, fill it up. And exhale, dropping the shoulder blades, squeezing it out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale, reach it out, fill it up. And exhale back. Drop your back right heel. Inhale, take it to the reverse. Left arm up and over. And then exhale, bring it all the way forward to extended side angle on this side. Gently reach up and over with that right hand. Turn the gaze down. Take a breath or two here. Left side of your reserve tank. Filling it up. One more breath. And then exhale, float the hand down, turn to the right side of your mat, set the feet, toes in, heels out, inhale up halfway, exhale, fold it forward. Again, thinking about the heaviness of the head, dropping the crown of the head, reaching for the ground. Remember, there's always this slight bend in the knees here. Just think about maybe pressing gently into the big toe and big toe mound. And just notice where you feel the sensation in your legs. Inhale up halfway. Place the left hand under your nose. Next breath in, go ahead and turn to the left. Right. And twist the right hand up to the sky, towards the back of the mat here. Remember, this is option one, and staying here is absolutely perfectly fine. If you'd like, you can turn the palm and bend the elbow and bring the back of the hand to your back and stay here, drawing that shoulder blade back. Or option three, begin to walk those left fingers over and maybe reach for somewhere along the outer right leg, taking the twist here. Soften your jaw, breathing steady. One more breath. And then everyone's going to meet on the exhale. Just start walking yourself back towards the top of the mat. We're dropping the back right heel. Each foot has its own lane here. We're rising to warrior one. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, arrive. Let yourself settle. Feel the soles of each foot on the earth. Grounding down, connected, take a breath in. Exhale, float your arms back, interlace or grab opposite wrists. Shoulder blades draw back and down. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold over the left thigh. Let the belly come to rest. Let the chin drop towards your chest. Arms can stay on the back, or maybe you can lift them up and off. We're only here for a breath or two before we release. And then take that breath in. Use your exhale to soften and release the hands down. Maybe they're on the floor, maybe they're on blocks. Either way, gently press into the fingers so you can dome a little bit into the back. Inhale, fill your reserve tank. Exhale, release. Inhale, fill it up. And exhale, let it go. Lift your back right heel, drop your right knee. We're placing the right hand out in front. Remember, not directly below, but out, a hand print or two. Tick-tock, walk that left foot a couple times so that the toes point out. Take it, inhale, twist open. And then turn the right foot out to the side of the mat. Draw the left knee back, stack the knees, and come to rest on the right hip. Left arm down. Up and over on the inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to face the mat. Remember, the knees are going to stay bent. Inhale. And exhale, turn to the mat. We roll back over onto the knees. Feet are up in the air. Take a breath in and exhale. Come to your belly. Take a cobra with the knees bent. And then exhale as you release to the floor. Release the legs out long. And then inhale, press through table. And exhale, find your child's pose. We're going to take a breath here. Nice big breath into that back body. Think about drawing the breath into the back bottom of your lungs. And then come on up and re-grab your blanket. We're going to come to our belly with that same fold, about 6 inches. And this time we're just going to come to the front, right in front, the band, just come right around. And we want the blanket, that little elevation, to lay between the navel and the bottom of the rib cage. So just come on down, just enough so that you can just feel that little bit of pressure there. We're going to release the toes out, about mat width distance. Build a pillow for your head, and once more, rest your forehead, middle of the forehead, right between your eyebrows, on the stacked hands. And then as you breathe, just think about breathing into that little 6-inch band of blanket. And just notice how the rebound of the inhale moves up into that battery pack band, the kidney band on the back. So nice, slow, deep breath in. Belly presses into that blanket. The back lifts. Exhale, let yourself completely relax, soften in. Snug to the earth. One of the things that helps us recharge in traditional Chinese medicine is stillness. Kidney is part of the water element. And the water element is nourished through stillness. Just think of a calm lake. Couple more breaths here. Slowly ease the forehead off the hands. We'll draw the hands back under the shoulders and we'll slowly ease ourselves up. Come to table. If you'd like just some gentle movement there, you're certainly welcome to take it. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this blanket just as it is, and I'm going to take it back to the back of the mat to set up, because when we come to our backs again, we're going to be laying back that wonderful kidney band along that 6-inch strip of blanket. So just so it's ready for us, and then just come to a seat. We're going to revisit our simple, easy twist here. But just take a moment, and you can soften the eyes or even close the eyes here. And sitting up tall, just breathe a couple breaths and just notice that area along that back band. And maybe you can sense some kind of awareness or energetic signature there from the work that we've done. And then inhale your breath. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand over to the right knee. Circle the shoulder blade 1 or 2 times. Draw the shoulder blade back. Rest the right hand behind you. Turn the gaze to the right shoulder, drop the chin. Take a couple breaths here. Maybe you sense a little bit more spaciousness in that back left side of our reserve tank. Inhale to lift the chin. Exhale, come all the way across. Twist the other side. Circle the shoulder blade on the back. Draw it back towards the spinal column. Place the fingertips or hand on the floor. Gaze turns back, chin drops, and we breathe. Right side. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, come back. And then we're going to set the feet in this loose Baddha Konasana. Now, if you're comfortable with your knees hanging out, that's great. If you find that it is a little irritating in the hips, which it can be, you can just set your blocks to support under the knees. But we're just going to sit in a very, very loose Baddha Konasana. So again, your choice. We want this to be more restorative in nature. So again, use the support that you need. First point we're going to work on, again, is that point, kidney 3, which is between your inner ankle bone and your Achilles tendon, right in between. We're going to take our thumb, and you can pinch and just pinch the index finger on the opposite side of the ankle as well. So just use your little pinchers there, and we're going to press down. And you can just make little circles with your thumb, kind of massage that point. Sometimes you may notice as we work acupressure points that one might be more tender than the other, and that's okay. That's actually quite normal. We never want these to be painful, but tender is okay. Tender just means that you have a little bit of stagnant energy there. So that's why we massage and rub to kind of get that energy flow moving. And again, we'll do this for about a minute. And this kidney 3 is a beautiful point to use when you're feeling depleted. Helps us tonify and really refuel and balance us, balance our energies. So you can also just press, just hold pressure there without circling. Last few moments here. Keep that breath slow and even. Gently release. Rest your hands, just take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's move down to kidney 1. Sole of the foot, right between the ball of the big foot and the pad of the pinky toe, right in the middle there. Thumbs right in that spot. And again, you can circle or just press or both. But for this one, what I'd encourage you to do is just take a breath in here, and as you exhale, dome into that energy reserve band, drop your chin to your chest, let yourself dome here. And as you stimulate this kidney 1 acupressure point, draw the breath in, drawing in nourishment and fresh energy into your reserve tank along that kidney band. And again, we'll be here for about a minute. If your hands get a little tired from circling, you can just press. Just stimulating this point. Kidney 1 is an overall just nourishing point for the body, for our mind, for our emotions, for everything. It's just a wonderful, wonderful point. So just keep that breath going, fill the reserve tank. And then exhale, settling into the beautiful, fresh energy we're bringing into the body to help restore, refuel. About 1 or 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Gently release the grip off the hands. Keep the chin tucked, and we're just going to slowly roll back up. Let the chin lift last. Exhale, go ahead, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Bring the knees back up, use your hands, help them up. And then extend the legs long. Pull the toes back towards you. Activate the legs just a little bit so the heels lift up. If the hands or fingertips on either side of the hips gently press in, lift the heart sitting tall, staff pose. So we're active for just a breath or two. Lift those heels, pull the toes back. Inhale the breath, exhale, relax. Shift your hips forward, and we're going to lay back. And again, let yourself lay back your reserve tank band onto that little strip of blanket. Knees are bent, arms rest at your side. Take a few sways back and forth, feet about mat width distance here, like we did at the beginning of practice. And just massage gentle, this little gentle massage across the kidney band. Come to stillness. Reclining pigeon, right leg over left first. Choose to keep the foot on the floor or reaching it up. Again, gentle here. Just enough to spark a little sensation in the hip. Keeping the jaw and face soft. Breathing in, continuing to think about breathing in to the bottom back of the lungs. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, release the left foot to the ground if it's not already. Send the right foot up to the ceiling. Flex your toes, reach through the heel. Pulling back just enough to notice some sensation in the back of the leg. Remember, you can keep a bend in the knee here. And then if you'd like, you can stay like this, just having that little awareness of the hamstring, the back of the thigh, or you can let the leg fall open a little bit, but we're still flexing the foot, pressing through the heel, maybe coming into the back inner hamstring. You can support that leg with the hand if you'd like. And then inhale the leg back up. As you exhale, cross the leg over the left knee. Hands at your sides. Hip hop your hips over to the right, just an inch or two, and then let your knees drape down over to the left. This is called twisted root. And if this isn't something that's comfortable, that you can just stack the knees. You can unwind and stack the knees. That's okay. Just getting into the twist here. So choose the one that feels, most nurturing. Just, that sense of wringing out. And the eyes can be soft or closed here. Every breath in, we're nourishing, refueling, recharging. Let's bring it up and over, reset the hips to center, unwind, and now left leg up and over for reclining pigeon on this side. Remember, your choice. Right foot can be on the earth or you can bring it up. Come to the place where you begin to notice that sensation in the left hip. So we're not going to extremes today, not looking for super intense sensation, just awareness, breathing here. Let that jaw really soften. Breathing in, filling the back body, exhaling, releasing onto the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, releasing the right foot, sending the left foot up, flex the toes, press through your heel. Remember, a little bit of a bend in that knee as we're not using the hands here, we're just drawing it forward. Noticing the hamstrings, and again, staying here or allowing the leg to fall out. And again, we're still pressing out through that heel. And then maybe you can sense that inner the hamstring that's on the back of the inner thigh. Again, you can support that leg. It's okay. Let's go ahead and bring it on up. Cross it over. Hands to the side. Hip hop those hips over to the left. And let the knees fall to the right. So coming into the twist here, again, knees can be stacked or they can be twisted here. Just this, last little twist to wring out. When you breathe in next, slowly come back to center, unwind, reset the hips, feet mat width, and let the knees fall in towards one another. We're going to revisit that kidney 27. Little bit of tapping to just clear out anything else that might still we're holding on to. So again, just underneath the collarbones, either side of the sternum, starting to tap. Our breath is slow. Maybe it's a little bit deeper here, but not straining. Maybe for about a minute or two. Again, you're able to gauge if you use this on your own in your own time, but definitely at least 1 minute. Just this nice little tapping, bringing awareness, stimulating, clearing our slate, resetting our energy, our emotion. We'll start to slow it down a little bit. It's getting slower and slower. And then just releasing slowly the arms out. Let the knees start to move apart and then slide the legs out long. Take a beautiful breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Just let your awareness reside in the residue of the energy that we've created here. Maybe feeling that gentle support just under our battery pack, that reserve band along our back. Now being refueled and recharged, our reserves are full now. Just let yourself rest in the vibration that you sense in your body and just be. Shavasana. softly and gently, please begin to deepen your next inhale. However feels best for you, start to ease yourself from Shavasana with some gentle movement. Eventually bending the knees up and rolling to the right side. And then arriving there, we pause for a moment in the stillness. Anytime we become still, we nourish ourselves, we nourish this water element to refuel and fill our reserve tank, replenish those resources. When you're ready, please come to a comfortable seat. And we'll go ahead and all together we'll bring our hands in front of our heart. And let's share that final breath together. Let's inhale. Exhale to let everything go. Fingertips coming to touch the forehead so that we all may have peaceful thoughts. And then to our mouth for kind words, to our heart for loving action. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful presence and your practice today. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much.